St. Nevis. Over these years, the Swiss government has offered assistance in various fields, such as education and technical assistance. Today, I am here to pass a check over to the JN General Hospital to assist with their needs at this time. The financial contribution was accepted by Dr. Jensen Morton, Director of Health Institutions in the Ministry of Health, who indicated that the monetary donation will go towards the improvement of surgical needs. He said, quote, "The funding is much needed and it will be used to help us to improve specifically the surgical services of the hospital, as well as the functioning of the operating theater. We will ensure that these funds go towards improving the quality of service and the quality of health care that is offered at our nation's hospital," end quote. Nevis now has a new CT scan machine. The Philips multi-slice computerized tomography CT scan was commissioned on December 1st at the Radiology Department of the Alexandra Hospital. Premier of Nevis and Minister of Health, Honorable Mark Brantley, is quoted as saying, "This piece of technology will take our ability to diagnose illness and the ability to help our doctors to the next level, and this is something that I feel augurs well for healthcare in Nevis." The CT scan machine was donated by the DRY Foundation. Radiology technicians at the hospital are being trained to use the machine, according to hospital staff. It is expected to be opened to the public early next year, when appointments can be made. According to the Mayo Clinic, CT scan machines are used to diagnose muscle and bone disorders, such as bone tumors and fractures, to pinpoint the location of tumors, infections or blood clots, and to detect and monitor diseases and conditions such as cancer and heart disease. They are also used to guide procedures such as surgery, biopsy, and radiation therapy. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is reviewing the United Nations Convention Against Corruption to determine whether the country should join the 188 other nations who have agreed to the treaty. This, according to Attorney General Honorable Garth Wilkin, in an address in recognition of International Anti-Corruption Day 2022.
The aim of the 2022 International Anti-Corruption Day and its related activities is to highlight the crucial link between anti-corruption and peace, security, and development. Your government is actively reviewing the United Nations Convention Against Corruption to determine whether we should join the 188 other nations who have acceded to that treaty and thereby have committed to the convention's anti-corruption obligations and recognition of the importance of good governance, accountability, and political commitment to anti-corruption.
The Attorney General also announced that the Integrity Commission will soon be able to address corruption by high-level public officers in the Federation by way of amendments and regulations to the Integrity in Public Life Act.
Our proposed Anti-Corruption Act envisions the appointment of a special prosecutor to investigate and prosecute criminal acts of corruption throughout the civil service, statutory boards, and government-owned companies. The Freedom of Information Act will finally be operationalized to allow access to the press and public to non-confidential government information.
He spoke of why